Guys, what's up? I'm back today with a review of the Corsair Vengeance M95 gaming mouse, and this mouse is fantastic. I'm going to give it a solid 9.734 out of 10, and I'll explain why. But first, I'm going to show you my original mouse I got way back when. It is an HP mouse, the standard office one that you can probably go to your school and steal if you really felt like you needed it. This thing has 600 DPI, has 2 clickers, a scroll wheel, and a middle button push. That's it. It's a pretty standard mouse. Second mouse was the CM Storm Devastator by Cooler Master. And this mouse is a little bit better. I play mostly FPS games, so this mouse felt good. It had 2 side buttons, which is a step up. Had a DPI, actually had a DPI changer, which is pretty nice, and it had a scroll wheel you could click it in and everything. One problem with this mouse is that it broke. As you can hear, the left click broke. So that's that. And then I got this mouse, which was the Corsair Vengeance M95 gaming mouse. And the reason why I got this mouse was because my case is black and I have blue LEDs and blue other parts and mostly blue stuff and black and blue. So that's why I mostly got it. And also I got it because of the reviews on it were pretty good, and I just thought I'd review it myself. Now, the reason why I gave it a 734 out of 10, I think that's what I said. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is because it only has one flaw, and it's not even a big flaw. That's why I still have such a high score. And that is that the mouse on the bottom here, which I do like this. I like this this metal bottom. It's very nice. It has these sliders that are very nice. It makes the mouse feel very smooth when you're moving it. I don't know how smooth it's gonna feel in a couple months from now when I kind of wear them out, but I don't know. Maybe they'll hold up. Who knows? I haven't used it that much yet. But it kind of has this 2-piece thing on the bottom here. It has like this horseshoe piece here, and it has like this center piece here, and this horseshoe piece on the end here kind of like, I don't know. Let me just kind of get this in the light here. As you can see, it lips up right here. Now, I don't really like that because at first, when I was playing and I wanted to look down, I'd pull it back and I'd catch my skin on my thumb here, this little fat right here, on the bottom half of this mouse, because it doesn't lay flat. It lays like that on the desk. Like if my hand's the desk, it lays like that, like kind of like lips up. And I've kind of like got over that now, and I'm a little bit better at doing it because I kind of have my hand further back on the mouse. But at first, when I first started doing that, that was a pretty big like flaw with it from my point of view. And I didn't, for a second there, I didn't like it. Like I was kind of questioning why I bought it, just for that singular reason. Other than that, the rest of the mouse is 10 out of 10. Wood bang. It is amazing. I love the way the buttons are arrayed, or well, laid out. It's great. Now let me just explain a few more things about the buttons and stuff and the LEDs and everything. Every single button on this mouse you can change or reprogram or to do anything with. Let me just show you some of the defaults first. This is profile page up. This is profile page down, which I'll explain in a second. This is DPI up. This is DPI down. This is just a random button, which I have bound to escape. And then there's a mouse click button. And this is a scroll wheel, and the rest of these are programmable buttons. They don't come programmed, so you're gonna have to do it when you first get it, but I assure you that it's not complicated at all. You can bind some of your keyboard buttons to this. So for instance, right now, this big one right here, I have bound to the Q button, and you just do that by clicking on keystroke, I think what it is, and then you hit Q on your keyboard. You can still use Q on your keyboard, and you can use Q here, so that's really nice. And some people may be wondering now, for some games, do I have to change them? Do I have to go into the software and change every single button after I play a different game and go back and rechange them all? You don't. And that's what the profile is back here. Now, this is really cool. I haven't personally used it yet because I really only play FPS games. I mean, I've tried League of Legends, but I've never actually really enjoyed League of Legends. But it does say on the website that this is an RTS or an MMO mouse. Personally, I do not believe it is, because it's kind of set up as if a first-person shooter would use it. You know what I mean? It comes with a sniper button, which I have disabled because I do not like that idea. I don't know why Corsair thought that that was a good idea. I just didn't, I don't like it. But it does serve a nice thing when it comes to the profile idea, because say you have a friend come over and they want your buttons to be, they want to change your buttons on your mouse, right? And you don't want to do that. You can set a profile down. That's what these are. This is not how much DPI the mouse is, or what DPI the mouse is on. This is the profiles that come with this is what profile you're on. So technically right now I'm on the 6th profile, but you can actually change the LED for whatever profile. I'm on profile 1 right now. I've changed that LED to 6 LEDs on at that time, just because I like how the LEDs look, because more LEDs equals more fun, I guess. Basically, a profile with this is, for profile 1, you start out and you can set these things up. Like right now I have this set to 3, this one's set to Q, this one's set to like, these two are both set to like 1, and this one's set to 2 for switching weapons. And then the top is escape, this DPI, all that's the same. And then I can go to profile 2 and make a whole new profile. Say I want to play like League of Legends, I can make this my QWER, all that, you know, QWR up here, and I can do everything else. I can, you know what I mean? But I can just do that. I can like switch between them with profile up, profile down, which you can change the spots of these. You can change it up here if you felt like it, and put your DPI down here somewhere. You can change all those spots to anything you want, or you can change them to your keyboard, which I thought was pretty cool. I think you can do that. Like you can just assign a random button on your keyboard to change the profiles. So that's pretty sweet, actually. I like that idea a lot. And yeah. Anyway, on to other things about this mouse. You can set anything, any DPI range. It has 3 DPI settings, so like technically right now, if I go all the way down, currently right now I'm on DPI 1. Now I'm on DPI 2, and now I'm on DPI 3. And you can set your DPI 1, 2, and 3 to any DPI level, which I'm going to show you right now. But first I'm going to show you what the mouse looks like with the lights off. So as you can see, the Corsair logo in the back lights up. I've seen this mouse in different colors. I liked it because it was blue and white and black. I've seen this mouse in different colors. I don't know if you can actually change these LEDs yet. I don't think so. It could possibly be, because I've seen the mouse in different colors. Don't quote me on that. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if I could change this Corsair logo to blue in the back, but I don't think you can. I don't know. I've seen the mouse in red though, so I have no idea. Or red LEDs. As you can see, the 6 buttons on the side here light up. The one on the top is very bright. And then you got the DPI up and down that light up. And then the inside of the scroll wheel here lights up. And that does illuminate a lot. I'll shine it on the desk here. It does illuminate quite a bit everywhere. So, I mean, the mouse is, for the lack of LEDs that it actually has, it actually does light up a lot, which is nice. And you can actually turn these off. Like, I'll go into the software right here. I can actually turn the whole mouse off, as you can see. This is what it looks like with all the LEDs off. The mouse is still on. Actually, never mind. The side LEDs stay on. That's interesting. But yeah, I can turn that back on, as you can see. So yeah, let me just get. Now I'm going to get into the actual software that the mouse comes with. So I'm going to lift this up here. And oh, by the way, my tripod is an old motherboard and graphics card. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I didn't have actually anything to set my phone on that would be able, because my phone kind of like videos all the way to here. So, yeah, I just kind of grabbed this and put that there. It doesn't work, don't worry about it. But anyway, let's get to the software that it comes with. As you can see, you can assign any button in here. So right here, like for 15, let's say if it's 15 button right here. I have that assigned to Q. Sorry that camera's so shaky. I'm just kind of holding it with my hand. I can assign it to Q, and it still works on my keyboard there. And it also works on the mouse, so you have 2 Q buttons now and 3, but it's not the point to have 2 of them. The point is that you can use it on your mouse. And they have all these other ones. And yeah, so that's how the buttons work, and that's set to profile 1 currently. I only have 1 profile. And then over here you can do, it's kind of like the idea, you can basic buttons, you can, as you can see, it gives you all the options, advanced options, gives you all these. You can actually do copy and paste stuff and everything, and save buttons. It's pretty cool. Up top here, oh, and another thing that's cool about this, if you get another Corsair mouse, it's the same software it comes with, and you can, when you plug in the mouse and it'll install the drivers automatically, you can scroll through the mice that you have without messing up any profile things. So that's pretty nice. Another thing is the hardware. Right now I'm on DPI setting 3, which is 8200 DPI. I've kind of set these. You can manually set these. I've kind of set these up, and I'm going to click down on the DPI button here, and it'll go to DPI 2. And I've kind of like cut them in half, so half of 8200 is 4100, and that's what that DPI 2 is, which is what usually I play FPS games on. And one step lower than that to DPI 1 is 2050, which I don't really use. It's just there to have this first DPI setting. So I usually keep it on 3 when I'm browsing. And that also, you can save that to a profile or whatever profile it is. So say if you want to play League, right? You can profile down on the back button here, on these 2 back buttons. You can hit the profile down button in the back, and it'll profile down to whatever other buttons you have organized or set in an order that you didn't have on the other profile. It'll also change your DPI. So that's pretty cool. It comes with a surface quality test, which it seems to like wood surfaces like this. I don't know why. I didn't like my mouse mat. I just kind of had like a standard mouse mat. I don't know why I didn't like it. And a thing that I really love is this lift height idea. I have it set to low. I don't like it when I lift up my mouse and my mouse keeps moving. Yeah, the mouse has no acceleration, by the way. So if I kind of set it right here on my desk, if I lift it all the way, it's right now it's at the top of my screen. I'll put it right up here by Google Earth, right? And I put it on my desk and I fling it off the desk. Oh well, that wasn't a good example. Let me just kind of get it right. See, this is it leaving the desk right here. It just stops immediately. No acceleration at all whatsoever, which is really nice. So that's pretty sweet. And there's also a sniper button, which I have no idea what the point of this is. I'd never liked this. I unbound this. The sniper button is usually set to this first one right here. I don't like the idea behind that. I don't know why Corsair thinks it's necessary to include that. And then you can do your report rate settings too over here. Now the profiles, it's hard to see this, but right now, right here above my mouse, right here, it says profile 1, and over here it says what LED you want lit up for it. Let's see if I can kind of zoom into that. Profile 1, and over here by LED, those are all the LEDs lit up for it. So that's why all the LEDs are lit up on the first profile, when technically it should be the 6th profile, so you can customize that too. Alright. So I hope this kind of like gives you guys an understanding. I've kind of had this mouse for about a week and a half now, so I think my opinion on the mouse is pretty decent for whatever your opinion might be on it. It is a bigger mouse. I have bigger hands. It still feels comfortable. I have a friend with smaller hands that said it still feels comfortable no matter what he did with it because he was playing with it. And the only problem is it's this lip down here that, do I have here? Here's a dime. Hold on a second. Let me just grab this dime. I don't know if it's, yeah. See, the dime fits underneath the mouse. Let me just get rid of that shadow. This is the dime. The dime will fit underneath the mouse. So that's the only problem I have with the back of it, is just that. Other than that, if you don't think that'll affect you, this mouse is great. I'm kind of getting over it myself when I play it. The only time I get annoyed by that is when I pull it back. So, but I've kind of got over that. I kind of have my mouse kind of like, or my hand above the mouse, kind of now, kind of played in almost more of a claw form. But you can still play palm if you just have the back of your palm here further back on the table. But yeah, I hope this helps you out. Oh, one last thing is the box it comes in. It's not a bad box. You could definitely put that up on your wall somewhere if you really feel like it's necessary to show off. Oh, and it also comes with the manual and everything you need to know about it. Some of the stuff you'll have to kind of like learn on your own. Like, it doesn't exactly explain the profile thing too great. So you may need to watch another video on that if I didn't explain it well enough. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys out. Please leave a comment on what you think about it, if you got it, or if you're thinking about getting it. If you have any questions about it, leave a comment about that as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate it as you think it should be rated, and I'll see you guys later.